Hey everyone, Stephenie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things, and today I am here to talk about 3 books that I have listened to in the last 2 months-ish, and yeah. So first, look at the, oh my god, it's color changing, so my coffee is cold right now, but it gets lighter. It's so pretty. Okay. As you can see, I am in a new location. I am at a relative's house, and it's really pretty here. I wish I could show you, but it would just be white. I tried to record so you could see the background, but then I was dark. Okay, the books that I'm talking about are Host. Okay, it's, let's see, Host is on the list by Stephenie Meyer, and it was a book with a profession in the title. And then I listened to Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, which was the sci-fi book, and Beastly by Alex Flynn, and that was the book with a flower on the cover. Okay. Here's my list, my reading challenge. I'm not finishing the reading challenge of 2023, but that's okay because I did my best. Had a lot going on. Okay, so we'll start with Host because I listened to it first. I actually liked Host. I think that I didn't like how it ended. I wanted there to be more. I'm like, is there a second book to this? Is it a series? Because I feel like it just kind of left it. I know books do it all the time. It's like, well, your imagination is what's going to happen next. And I'm like, no, I want to know what's going to happen next. I don't want to have to use my imagination. I liked it. I don't even know how to explain the book without giving too much away. I should have, found the synopsis to read to you, but I am on my laptop, and I can't double screen. I don't know how to do that, so here we are. Alright, well, this is just strict review. I'm not going to give anything away. So I thought it was a good book. I thought it had some adventure. You actually felt like you were where our main characters were. I don't want to give too much away. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's like an alien is inside a human, and the human mind was like, no, I'm still here. And there's like a battle inside the head. Okay, and then they become friends. Kind of. And that's, I think I can tell you that much. I think that's pretty much what's on the back. Or if you haven't read the book, you've probably seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie, and I hadn't read the book, so I had no clue what I was getting into, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed it. There were parts that made me laugh, and there were parts that were kind of like, we have to save them, so yes, I recommend you read the book. Maybe in the future I'll watch the movie and then do like a little book versus movie scenario. We'll see. That it would be in the future. Right now I'm focused right here. So the second book that I've listened to in the last few months is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I had read this in book form before. I have the book, but because I had been packing and moving, or, my stuff into pods, and it was crazy. Listening was the way to go. I liked listening to this book. I think I liked reading. Whenever I read it, I think I liked it more because I got to do the voices in my head. That sounds like I'm crazy. I promise I'm not going to promise I'm not crazy. This book is kind of cool. Like, I like this book. I like the whole series. I remember I've read the whole series. I think there's like 3 or 4 books. And I like them all. But this book, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm saying like so much. I'm sorry. This book, okay, as an adult who used to work with kids, I'm like, man, they're mean to these kids. So these kids get these things attached to them that kind of record their whole entire life until they're a certain age. They're like the smart genius kids. And in this world, I guess it's futuristic. I'm not positive. Well, yeah, it has to be futuristic. The families are only supposed to have 2 kids, and then if the government says they can have a 3rd kid based on their other 2 kids' smartness level, like, I'm not entirely sure how that part works, but when we first meet Ender, he's like 6, and being recruited to some off-world area thing, that battle school, and he's the best. That's all I'm gonna say. And things happen that he doesn't like. That's all covered up because they don't want him to know, oh hey, you did this. So yeah, there's conflict, there's friendship, there's being the outcast because you're smart. There's a lot to this book. And I think it's one of those books you have to read multiple times, because it's like you read it the first time and you see it from this point of view, and then you read it another time and you're like, oh, I missed that. And it's a good book. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. The 3rd book that I've listened to was Beastly by Alex Flynn, and it was hard to listen to. I guess it was so well written that it was cringy, and at times I was like, girl, run. It's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I don't know how much I can talk about without giving away the whole story. I mean, it's the basic, guy was a jerk to the witch, and the witch turned him into a beast. You all got that point. If you've seen Beauty and the Beast, that's why he was a beast. He was given 2 rose petals, and it told, in 2 years, if you don't break your curse, you're going to be like this forever. And I like that there's more to the story than just that. What makes it so cringy is he's a 16-year-old boy, 16-year-old rich kid who's always gotten everything he's wanted. And it's just, let's just say I probably would have, if he would have talked to me the way he talked to the girl that was a witch, I would have been in the principal's office. I would have turned him into the beast. And then there's a whole like chat room set up to it, and it's hard to listen to because it's like it reads the oh my gosh, what's it called? The little username before it reads the whatever the person's typing. And that part's actually kind of interesting, but I don't think listening to it was the way to go. I think if I would have actually read the book, that part would have been a little easier to read. And that's just me. I think that I would have enjoyed the book more if I was reading it versus listening to it. And then he like he has the mirror and he like spies on all of his classmates, and it's just, yeah. I know boys are, ugh. Okay, I didn't need to read about it and visualize that. It was just, it's a teen book. Maybe that's why I don't like it. It was good. It was written well. That being said, it was written well. I felt creeped out. And I think that's what you were supposed to feel. And the guy's dad is a jerk. And like, if I was in that situation, I get he needed companionship. He needed friend. But there's just, it was a complex book, okay? And I can't give too much away, but the reason it's the way he gets the girl in his house, he thinks he's doing the right thing because her dad was trying to like sell her to get away from the beast. We're just going to leave it at that. You'll have to read it to understand further. It was well written. It just wasn't a book for me. So that's that. I don't think I'm going to be reading any more books this year. If I do, I'll listen to The Christmas Ad Carriage Hill by Carla Nagers. Just because that's the Christmas one and we only have Christmas coming up. Yeah. What's today? The 17th? I'm recording this on the 17th. Yeah. So those are my reviews for the books. Anyway, yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. For anyone who likes books, or I hope y'all can hear me okay. This setup is weird. Okay. I don't know what else to talk about. Let me know in the comment section if you've read any of these books. What did you think of them? I'm just thrown off by everything right now, so yeah. Make sure that you stay tuned for my snippets, and I'm going to be doing another video, not another view. talking about the 2024 reading challenge, and I have a surprise. Okay, I will talk to you on my next video. Bye!